Your event is starting. That's a good sign. It is a good sign, and that means we're going to get started right now. Welcome to those of you that are joining us, whether you're joining us on Periscope like Lee, whether you're joining us on Facebook, I see Luria over there, whether you're joining us on YouTube. We just went live on YouTube. Erica is on Facebook as well. Welcome to another episode of Become a Blogger Live. Today, we're going to be talking about this topic right here. How in the world, how does it happen? How do bloggers make money? Do they even make money? Is it a rumor? Is it a rumor that we keep hearing about when we talk about blogging and making money and business and all that good stuff? That is what we're going to be talking about today. Let's go. All right, what is up? What is up? Leslie Samuel here from becomeablogger.com, where we're changing the world one blog at a time. Welcome to another episode of Become a Blogger Live. I see Lee we have on Periscope saying, I love this channel. This channel loves you. Who do we have joining us? Let me know if you are joining me live on here today. Let me know where you are tuning in from. I would love to know. Comment management, Luria says, yep, I'll help you. Awesome. I need your help, Luria. Welcome to all of those that are joining us. Nana Penny Pockets on YouTube as usual. What is up? Glad to see you here. We got Lee all the way over in Atlanta. Awesome. Glad to hear it. Glad to have you on here. And today we're going to be talking about such a fascinating topic. We're going to be talking about how bloggers make money. Now, this is something that whenever I tell people I'm a blogger, they give me a look. You know, the look where it's kind of like, you're a blogger? So what does that even mean? And like, can you get paid doing that? I mean, is that something people make money from? And if so, how in the world do you do it? That is what we're going to be addressing today. We got Dowdy Mitchell on YouTube. What is up? You're locked in. Glad to have you here. We got Geography on a Mission in Simpsonville, South Carolina. We got Jen in the house. We got people all over the place. Oh, man. Lee says, yeah, like a poor writer. Man, hey, do me a favor. If you think that this is going to be something that your friends would find interesting, go ahead and share this video with them. Hit the share button. I don't care where you are. We got Jen. Jen, you're in Michigan? I didn't know you were in Michigan. You're like where I am. I'm in Michigan, so that's pretty cool. We got Enrica joining from Trinidad and Tobago. Yeah. Nana Penny Pockets from Georgia in the USA. What's up? We got New Media Radio on Periscope that just joined us. Oh man, this is exciting. I just love the fact that I can go live and connect with you guys all over the world. We got New Media Radio says, shout me out, man. Shout out, sir. Glad to have you on here with me today, where we're talking about how bloggers make money, and if they even do. Once again, I want to invite you to share this broadcast with a friend if you think they're going to find value in it, in this topic. And I want to hear from you as well. Wait, did I even set that up? Did I set it up for me to take calls? Because if I didn't, shame on me. I'm gonna do that really quick right now. I'm gonna click one button and we'll be able to take some calls. Let's see. We're gonna be using what's the name of this program again? Backbone Talk. Ah, yes, the good stuff. Okay, so that's what we're going to be talking about today. Before we get started, I want to let you know, since we're talking about blogging and, making money with blogging, that this episode is brought to you by my Become a Blogger Coaching Club. I'll tell you a little more about that in a little later on in this episode. But if you want some help as you are trying to grow your blogging business, you can head on over to bloggercoaching.com and become a member and join us. Now, if you want to contribute to this discussion, not just in chat like so many of you are doing, I love being able to look and see all of the comments. We got Erica from Pittsburgh. We have Ty from Atlanta. Jen is originally from Holland, Michigan. Sweet. We got Rachel in Glendale, California. What is up to all of y'all? Now, if you want to participate in this at a deeper level, right? You want your voice to be heard. I just set this up right while we were on the call. So hopefully everything is working fine. But if you want to call in, and whether you have some input to add to the conversation, or you have a question, you can call that number right there. I'm gonna leave it up on the screen, and call it at any time. It doesn't matter how many of you call it. I'm gonna see you in the queue, and I'll be able to bring you on so that you can be a part of the conversation as well. So how in the world do bloggers make money? So maybe you know this, maybe you don't know this, but I left my job in 2014. I used to be a university professor, and I left that to be a full-time blogger. And I see Lee's already chiming in. Ads. That is definitely one of the ways, and we're going to talk about that. So I left my job to be a full-time blogger, and I did that for a number of reasons. I did it because I found that I was kind of running around like a chicken with my head cut off. I was doing so much. I was teaching in a doctoral program. I was working on a PhD. I was doing my business on the side, and I found that I didn't have time to be with my family. My wife and I had our first son, and when that happened, it was kind of like, well, man, I feel literally, and this is something that I said I felt as if my wife was a single mom, because I was working so much on my job, and then doing all this stuff, just trying to make ends meet. And I just didn't feel like what I was doing was what I was supposed to be doing. And when I remember speaking to my wife and having this conversation, letting her know, man, there's so much going on right now, and I feel overwhelmed. I feel as if I'm running around like a chicken with my head cut off. I feel as if something has to change. I either need to leave my business behind, or I need to leave my job behind. Now, why this is interesting, I like it like that. It's hello from Cypress, Texas. Awesome. Glad to have you from Cypress, Texas. I'm going to be in Dallas, Texas next week at a conference, so I'm very excited about that. So I knew that something had to change, and my wife and I had the conversation, the very difficult conversation of, honey, this is not working. It's not working for me. It's not working for us as a family unit. It's not happening. And I remember my wife said, I think you should leave your job. And when she said that, like, there was something that happened inside of me, because it's something that I was thinking about, because I knew deep down inside that I couldn't leave this business that I was building up on the side. I just couldn't do it. But if I had to do it for my family, I would have done it. But deep down, it just wasn't working. And we had the conversation, and we felt as if this is the direction that God is leading us into. And when we made that decision, when my wife said that, it was kind of like, oh, word? I went in the next day, spoke to my boss, and I told her that I was leaving. At the end of the school year, I would be gone. I would be done. And here's the thing about that. Oftentimes when I tell people that, they say, well, you had this business on the side. It was doing well. But, I had a business on the side, but quite frankly, it wasn't doing well. Now, I see some people are joining on Periscope saying they're having some problems with the connection. I just want to let you know that it's possible. If you go to YouTube, you're going to get a much better connection. So become a blogger on YouTube, or become a blogger on Facebook. Either of those, you're probably going to get a better connection, because even me, I'm looking at me on Periscope right now, and the connection doesn't look very good here. So I just wanted to point that out. Maybe come over to YouTube, maybe come over to Facebook. You're going to get a better connection. So when I left my job, my business wasn't doing that well, because I was so busy with my job that I didn't have the time to build my business. So when I left my job, it was kind of like a leap of faith, right? It was this crazy thing that I just decided, hey, this is what I'm going to do. And I did it. And you know what? It paid off over time. Now, it was a challenge. It was a huge challenge, and it still is a challenge, but I was able to make ends meet. Ultimately, I was able to build my business up to the point to where, I don't have to worry about my business, at least not the way I did before. So the question then becomes, and whenever I tell people, this is what I do now full time, it's always that question of, well, I mean, can you make money doing that? Is that possible? And the answer to that question is yes. Now, the question then becomes, okay, so how do you do that? And I want to talk about some of the ways that's done. If you are here and you're getting value from this, let me know in the chat. I just got kicked out of Periscope just now for a second, but I'm right back in, so I can see your comments there again. We have Kelly in New Brunswick, Canada. Sweet, glad to have you. So let's talk about how people make money with blogging. So the first thing I want to mention is something that a lot of people don't like to hear, but it's the truth. And that is this: blogs don't make money. Wait, what? wait, what happened? I thought this was how bloggers make money. Well, the fact is, just having a blog isn't something that's going to make you money. All right? People don't generally start blogs and get paid just because they're blogging. All right? In order to make some money, you actually have to build a business. The blog is nothing but a platform. It's a way for you to get out there. It's a way for people to get exposed to the content that you're creating. It's a way for you to share your ideas and your thoughts and the stuff that you're learning, all that good stuff. But just blogging won't make money. You have to build a business. You have to build a business around your blog in order for it to be profitable. My blog is my platform. It's where I publish my videos. It's where I publish my podcasts and my articles. All of that stuff. I forgot to get a bottle of water to drink. And I see Russ on YouTube is like, what? Blogs don't make money? Yeah, we're going to get to how it does it. All right. In order to make money, you actually have to build a business. All right. And one of the problems that I see often, whether it's with YouTubers or bloggers or podcasters or whatever you're doing online, I see a lot of people focusing on building their platforms, but not building their businesses. And as a result of that, they don't make the kind of money that they can make. Once again, I want to remind you, the number that's on the screen is one that you can call in and have your voice be heard. If you have a question, if you have something to add to the discussion, you can do that by calling in. And of course, you can add to the discussion in the chat, whatever platform you're on right now. Okay, so how do you build a business? Well, you have to have some kind of a monetization strategy. And how do people make money when they build this platform on their blogs? Let's go through some of the ways. And I can tell this is not going to be a very long broadcast because my throat is doing some very interesting things. Number one, this is the one that most people think about when they think about blogging and making money. And that's ads. All right. And just like Russ says, the business makes money. That's exactly it. All right. So ads, that one is pretty easy for most people to understand, right? So you have a blog, you build an audience. When you build the audience, and I see Lee is typing in the chat, number one, ads. Yes, indeed. When you build the audience, you have ads on your site. If you have enough traffic, what ends up happening is people see your ads. People click on your ads. And when people see your ads and click on your ads, you get paid either per impression or 1,000 impressions or per click. All right? Now, it may not be a lot of money that you get paid. Somebody in Kalamazoo, Michigan? Sweet. We got Artis Sanders. What's up? You're like right down the road from me, Artis. That is awesome. She says, thank you for sharing. Well, thank you for being here. I'm excited that you're here. Enrica says, yes, I agree they don't. Most of the bloggers who make real money build a business around it. That is so correct. All right, so yes, ads. You get paid a few cents or maybe a little more per click or per 1,000 impressions and all that good stuff. And if you have enough traffic, then you're able to make a decent amount of money with ads. Now, I know people that make a significant amount of money with ads because they have a significant amount of traffic. Now, what I see a lot of beginning bloggers do is they start their blogs, they start creating content, and they put AdSense ads all over the site. And what I say to that is, please take it off right now. Here's why. Ads are annoying. Does anybody agrees with me on that? Ads are a little bit annoying, if not a lot annoying, depending on the ads. It's an inconvenience to your audience. And you don't want to do it, you don't want to put ads on your site unless the amount that you're making for the ads justifies the inconvenience that you're putting your audience through. That's the way I look at it. Don't just start a blog and throw a bunch of ads on there. When you are getting a significant amount of traffic, that's when you can consider putting ads on your site. All right, so that's number one. And Nana Penny Pocket says you need a lot of traffic to make money from ads. That's exactly right. In order to make money from ads, you need to be getting a lot of traffic. And as Jen is saying on YouTube as well, it takes a lot of time to build up to that. And it takes more time for some people. Some people are able to do that faster. It just all depends on the niche and so many variables. But yes, I agree. I'm not a big fan of ads, but I use ads depending on what I'm doing. And yes, Nana Penny Pocket says, a lot annoying. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. It can be very annoying. So if you're getting enough traffic to justify the annoyance, then you can consider putting ads on your site. All right. Don't just be one of those people, hey, make it just very obvious that it's all about the money. I have one article on my blog and I have a bunch of ads. No, it doesn't make sense. Okay, so that's number one. Number two, affiliate products. Promoting affiliate products or services. Now, this is a pretty simple concept, right? You refer someone to a particular product or a service, and if that person purchases it, you get a commission. It's very simple. This is a model that's been around for a very long time, and yes, it's something that we do online now, but this is something that we've been doing for many years. All right, gym memberships, for example. I remember way back in the days, if you bring someone, if you refer someone to a gym, then you get a commission for them signing up. So it's a very simple concept. Someone just called and then they hung up. If you wanna be a part of the discussion, go ahead and call, and I will bring you on here. The number is on the line to let your voice be heard, to ask any questions. Oh, that was you that called, Lee Inspires. If you wanna come on, just come on. Not a problem. I'd be happy to have you here. Russ says, say no to ads unless the amount that you can make with ads justifies the inconvenience. All right, so affiliate products. You promote something, and what's beautiful about this is, you know, when you used to do back in the days before the web, when you're referring someone to a gym or something, they have to let them know that you referred them and all that good stuff. With affiliate marketing, you can just get a link that's a tracking link. They call it an affiliate link, and when someone makes a purchase, you automatically get credited as the person that referred them. And this is I think this is one of the best ways for beginners to start making money with their blogs, because you don't have to create the product, you don't have to provide the service. You just have to find something that's going to be of value to your audience and recommend it to them. This is one of the first ways I started making money with my blog, and it's still one of the ways that I make a significant amount with my blog today. So affiliate products and services. Next one, number 3. I guess this is number 4, affiliate products, affiliate services, your own products and services. So you can create ebooks, you can create courses, you can create, webinars, you can create membership sites, you can create whatever. Your own product, selling your own product from your site, that is one way that you can make money. Or providing your own service. All right, let's say you're a web designer. Let's say you are a consultant or a coach or anything along those lines. You can provide that as a service. Now, the beauty of that is it goes based on your expertise. You don't have to create something to provide a service. You can provide that service without having to invest a lot of time in creating something. It's just based on the experience that you've had up to this point. Really, it's great. Geography on a Mission says, create your own products. I am working on it. That is awesome. Geography on a Mission. From the name of your channel, I could tell it has something to do with geography, so I'm assuming it has something to do with education and that kind of stuff, and there's a lot that you can do. Jen says, write a book. Yeah, that's a product, right? If you have a book to sell, that is a product. It has your knowledge in there, and that is something that you can sell. All right, your own products and services. Next one. This is number 1, 2, 3, 4. Sponsorships. Sponsored content. I just had someone on my podcast a few weeks ago, Monica Pruitt, and she was talking about how to make money with sponsored posts or sponsored content. This is another great way where companies are paying you to write articles or to make videos about their products. This can be a very lucrative way of building your business. And you don't have to have a huge audience to start doing this, but you do need to have somewhat of an audience. All right. Now, here's the thing with all of these methods of making money. By the way, if you're finding value in this, please feel free to share this with your friends, whether you're watching the replay or you're watching on here live. If you know somebody that will find value in this, somebody that's curious about how they can make money online or make money with a blog, let them know about this. Tell them they got to check it out. All right. Sweet. So ads, affiliate products and services, your own products and your own services, sponsorships, and in some ways you can just be creative with different things that you can do to make money. So for example, I remember, and this is actually kind of like an affiliate service. I remember with my biology blog, I connected with this site that would list tutors on my blog, and when you send them an email, I get a commission just for you sending that email. So that was one thing that I experimented with, and that made some money. It didn't make a ton of money, but it was a way to make some money. I remember, I'll give some other examples. Even with my biology blog, I did some searches online to see what kind of affiliate products I could find. Ooh, Douglas is suggesting something there that I'm going to get to in a second. I'm glad you brought that up. I did some searches online to see what kind of products that I can find, and I found a human anatomy and physiology study guide, and I sold that to my audience. I remember sending out one email, and from that one email making about $200. Now, that was a great thing to me. It was the first time I'd experimented with affiliate marketing on that blog, outside of the marketing niche. That's in the education space, and I was able to make some money with that. All right, so that's one example. Okay, Douglas made a suggestion, not a suggestion. He offered another way of monetizing your content, and that way is donations using a service like Patreon. This is something that a lot of YouTubers are doing, and it's working well for many of them. All right, so a service like Patreon will allow you to sign up and say, hey, I'm accepting donation. Lamenga, I see you on here. I'll answer that question in a second. I'm accepting donations. If you want to support me as a content creator, yes, you can have free access to my content. But if you would like to be a part of my supporting team, you can say, I'm going to donate $5 a month, or $5 a video, or $2 a month, $2 a video, or $500 a month, or $500 a video. And what you find is that you have this community of your viewers, of your fans, of your subscribers. I don't like the word fans, but of your subscribers that are saying, I find so much value in this content that I want to encourage you and to help you to be able to create more content just like this, and I will be a Patreon of your channel. So Patreon is a great service for that. Okay, so Jen says, I get paid to freelance write on another blog too. You're sharing your expertise or wisdom. So that, in my opinion, that falls under the providing your own service, right? The service that you're providing is freelance writing. So yeah, that's another great way to make some money, especially when you're getting started. So yeah, I know a lot of people that have started making money with their blogs that way, and it's good to know that that's working for you as well. I just realized something. Facebook has not been updating my comments. So it's very possible that some of you people on Facebook have been telling me stuff, and I've been ignoring you. That's terrible if that's the case. So I want to rectify this right now. You're probably saying, hey, Leslie, I've been saying all this valuable information and you're just ignoring what I have to say. Oh man, Facebook is frozen for me. This is, this is one thing about technology. It just never works perfectly. Lamenga on Periscope asks, do I have an email address? Yes, Leslie at becomeablogger.com. Leslie at becomeablogger.com is where you can connect with me. So those are some of the ways that you can make money with your blog. Facebook is not being my friend right now. It's telling me it's having a hard time loading and I can kill the page. Let me just check on my phone really quick to see if any of you beautiful people on Facebook have been asking questions or giving some input that I have not been paying attention to, because if that's the case, that would just be a shame. I do see that we have people on there, and let's see. All right, I didn't miss anything there. Wait, did I? Wait. 1 second. Oh, yes, I did miss. Jordan, I see you there on Facebook. My bad. I was not seeing your comment before. Facebook was frozen on me. Let's see who else. Jaleel says, how can I blog to sell more of my online courses? And Liebert is here as well. So that's a great question. Oh man, my apologies for ignoring your questions. I was not intentionally ignoring it. So what I'm going to do is pull up Periscope on my computer and do Facebook on my phone. So Jaleel is asking, how can I blog to sell more of my online courses? Well, the first thing you have to do is think about who would be buying your online courses. Who's the kind of person that you are trying to attract? Who's the ideal customer for you in your business? Right? And once you understand that, the next thing you want to be doing is creating the kind of content that they are searching for. Because, okay, so just as an example, I teach people how to blog. One of the main things that I do is my coaching club at bloggercoaching.com. This is my membership site where you can get access to courses, you can get access to me in the Facebook group, on live coaching calls, and all that kind of stuff. So I am looking to help people that are trying to build blogging businesses. So what do I do? On a daily basis, almost every weekday basically, I create content to attract the kind of person that would be looking to learn how to build a blog. So I have my podcast, I have my videos, I have my articles that I post, and I post these. I share them on social media. Other people share them on social media. You're on here right now. You're consuming this content. You're watching this video, and all this is doing is me providing you with value. And hopefully some of you are going to be interested in taking it to the next level and joining my coaching club. So it's the same thing with you. You have online courses that you want to sell. What are those people looking for, and how can you create that kind of content to attract them? All right, so that's basically how it works. Your blog is the platform. The blog doesn't make the money, but it gets you out there in front of the eyeballs, in front of the people that are looking to do the things and to solve the problems that your courses are solving, and then you can offer that to them. I hope that makes sense. All right, any other questions before we wrap this up? And if anybody wants to venture to call the hotline right now and be on here live, you can do that. I'll leave this up for a few seconds just in case anyone wants to be a part of the discussion at a deeper level than just on the chat. Michaela, what is up? I see you in the house. Thank you for joining us on Facebook. Once again, my apologies for not paying attention to your comments on Facebook earlier. I was not seeing them before because Facebook froze on me. But now I am seeing all of your comments on all different platforms. And I think with that, we're going to wrap it up. So I want to thank you all for joining. Once again, this was Leslie Samuel here from becomeablogger.com, where we're changing the world one blog at a time. Once again, I want to let you know about my coaching club at bloggercoaching.com. If you are interested in starting your own blog and building your own business, but you don't want to do it kind of on your own, you want somebody to kind of hold your hand and guide you through. You want someone that has been there, done that, is doing it full time, and you would like to get that kind of help and support and advice, head on over to bloggercoaching.com, and I would love to support you on this journey of building your blogging business. Let me just make sure we don't have any other questions. Thank you for the hearts on Periscope. Let's see. Nana Penny Pockets is asking, what service do you use to bill for coaching? I'm using a membership site, and the system that I'm using is Amember for managing the membership site, and then I use Stripe for handling and processing all of the payments. Stripe is my payment processor of that's the one that I love. I love what they're doing there. I used to use PayPal, but then I started running into all kinds of issues with them, and I've experienced, and I've heard of too many people that have experienced some very complicated situations where PayPal freezes your money for no apparent reason and you have no access to it. That's not something that I can afford. I don't want nobody freezing my money when I got to pay my bills. You know what I'm saying? So Stripe has been very good to me, and it's what I continue to use. All right. Jen says that was a great question, Nana. Yes, it was indeed. Let's see. Jordan is also saying you can also start your own donation system on WordPress. Yes, that is something that you can do. That's something that I did with my biology blog for a while, and it would bring in $50 to $100 a month, which wasn't. I mean, it was better than nothing coming in via donations. But then I chose to go more of the route of products and services for everything that I do. Geography on a Mission says, thank you so much. You are one of my favorites. Oh, thank you very much. I appreciate that. I appreciate you. Keep it clean so my kids can watch your videos with me. That is awesome. It will always be clean, so you never have to worry about that. He says, God bless you, and she says, God bless you as well. So thank you so much for joining. Let me make sure I didn't make, let's see. Keith says, great looking broadcast. You know what I wish? On Periscope, I could see your comments, and then they kind of disappear. I wish they would stay around so that I could scroll through your comments and see them, because I know that I've missed a few of your comments here on Periscope. Let's see. There we go. I think we're going to call it a wrap. Once again, Leslie Samuel here from becomeablogger.com. I thank you from the bottom of my heart. The bottom of my heart. Wendy is in the house. What? Wendy is in the house on Facebook, and she's in the house right as I'm saying goodbye. She knew I was going to say goodbye, so she was like, let me come in now so that he could feel that, I was here and I cared or something of that sort. But you all have a blessed night or day, depending on where you are tuning in from. And I think I'm going to call it a wrap. That's it. Peace, y'all.